All right, welcome back to another video. My name's Craig. This is Total Tesla. Definitely thank you for the viewership over the last couple videos, and definitely appreciate all the interaction that I've received too. So that's great. The next video that I want to work on today, this is still 12.5. There's obviously nothing has been released yet, any updates over this current version. As Model Y hardware 4 cars typically have only gotten this update. I'm going to go to I'm in the Kirkwood downtown area right now. I'm going to check over into the Baldwin area on Manchester and try to do some unprotected left turns. So we'll go from here and take a look and see how that works out with 12.5. Navigate to Crazy Bowls on Manchester. All right, so here we go from a parking spot in Kirkwood. Now that was a little too fast for my liking out of the parking spot. So let's see where we're going to go here. There's nobody up to my left. It's making a good turn to the right here. Now this is still in rush hour typically. It's Friday afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. So there's plenty of people trying to get out from work or going out for their evening plans. One thing I wish we had, especially right now with the highway stack not on version 12, basically, it's on version 11, that we can just take city streets and not, have to use the highway. But I have a feeling we're going to hit the highway. So that's all right, though. All right, making a right turn on Big Ben here. No traffic issues. It's got to merge into, let's see, are we going to get in the left lane soon? Speed limit here is 35. I'm still in auto speed setting. And it's going about 36 miles an hour. So I know there's been some complaints about the auto speed setting not very fast. I've tried actually the percentage, and that's not even working. So it's under this version here. It's just the auto max speed setting. So it's going to adapt to the traffic conditions, road conditions. But they may need to hit that up a notch. Because some people like to go 5 to 7, 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, depending on what they're doing. All right. Somebody asked me in my comments, are potholes being taken care of? And potholes are not taken care of yet. That would be nice, but we're not there yet. Hopefully by the winter time, that would be great. Somebody asked me on one of my comments too about sunglasses, or wearing eyewear, not sunglasses, is regular prescription eyewear. And I have the progressive lenses, so when I'm outside, yeah, my glasses do get dark. The new technology in the frames now, or the lenses, will even slightly darken up while you're in the car. So I'm not having any problems with the camera looking at my eyesight, making sure that I'm paying attention to the road. So that's good too. I know they're going to be updating the software for sunglasses in the next point update. So Speed limit is 35, going 37 miles an hour. Still in chill mode. And the car can change lanes, so it's not minimal lane changes. We're going to get on 270 here in a moment. So I guess we can deal with some rush hour traffic on the highway. We're about 8 minutes away. Once we go there, we'll head out of that location and check out the unprotected left turn. Chuck Cook's, famous Chuck Cook's unprotected left turn. All right, so we should be getting into we're in the right lane, so we're going to be making a right turn. Signal's on, plenty of time. I remember back in version 11 that the signal would be hit or miss with the signal. So they've ironed all that stuff out. Don't even think about it. All right, we're going to need to merge over pretty quickly here. There's plenty of room. So that was pretty good because the lane did end. So, I mean, that was a pretty good merge in my opinion. I know we've had some issues with that before, at least in version 11. So, but we're all still waiting for the one single stack for everything. All right, going 68 miles an hour in a 60, 69 in a 60. So I think that's acceptable for the highway. I believe we're gonna get off the highway here in a mile. There's a known issue that I found out today when I was out earlier during my lunch today, that the brake, when you're stopped and there's cars in front of you waiting to obviously move, the car wants to get going, but there's a car in front. And so there's a brake problem with it going, basically, if you were to press on the brake and then release. So I think that's a known issue. It's interesting though. So you may hear some noises coming from your brake. It looks like it's a known issue in 12.5. Let's see if it happens now. Well, I'm stopped right here. So the brake is on. It's pressed. And maybe I was on a hill though. So maybe that was it. I don't know. I think the car was kind of judging to see if the car in front of me was actually going to move. So no problems with this one. Not yet, at least. All right, we got a green light. I'm gonna head west on Manchester. There are bumps in the road, so it's not avoiding any bumps. Or debris. I heard, I was reading somebody wanted debris, if there was debris on the road. I mean, that could be hit or miss. I think it has dodged puddles, so I know that. Even in the last update with 12.3.6. All right, got some fresh pavement. This is nice. I'm going 49 and a 35, but there's even obviously faster traffic on this road. Yeah, this road was terrible for the longest time. I finally got to it. Check that one off the list. $52 and a 45 currently. Now, if you haven't been in St. Louis, you can get to just about anywhere in the major metropolitan area. That includes like the St. Charles area, or even in the Metro East, the southern area of St. Louis. You can get it to everywhere within 20 minutes. So it is pretty convenient with the highway system. All right, we're on Manchester West. Got a red light that just turned green. Car slowing down very comfortably, no issues. No matter what time of the day it is, or season, or Manchester is always a busy road. Lots of traffic. So this will be interesting once we get into Crazy Bulls. And then we'll make a left onto this, back the other way on this street. Feel very comfortable with the vehicles in front of me too, so I'm not riding them or anything like that. It's about three to four car lanes behind them, so it's pretty comfortable. Got a yellow flashing with the firehouse across, but we're slowing down because Crazy Bulls is right here. There's a bunch of potholes in this area. It's not dodging any of those, and we're pulling in. We should go to the right here. And I hope it doesn't ask me to park because there's really no parking spots. We'll come around, see what happens. There we go. Model Y right there, parked. It's going to want to drop me off. I can go inside and let the car park itself. All right. So let's go to our next destination. And let's do a quick park while we're at it. And then we'll figure out where we need to be at next. Oh, didn't want that. There we go. So we'll back in. Curbside pickup won't mind. I can figure out where we're going to go at next. All right. So let's pause the video, and then we'll come right back and try to make a famous Chuck Cook famous left turn, unprotected left turn. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in a bit. Navigate to Missouri Transportation Museum. All right, here we go. We're back with another episode. And it's a little tight squeeze right here. Is it going to do anything? I'm stuck. All right, let's get... I'm going to have to take over. It's a tight squeeze. All right, now we're back. Now we're going to make this left turn. This is the famous, well, this is harder than what Chuck has to deal with, in my opinion. You have rush hour traffic to the left. We got rush hour traffic to the right. There is a suicide lane in the middle. It's going to need to get into that lane. There's really nobody to my left, so it could go out and get in the middle lane. That's what I would do. So it needs to learn the suicide lane instead of having to get over to the regular driving lane. It's going to go out. There's nobody to my left, so this is good. See, there's that noise again with the brake. Yeah, this is it's like nervous. All right, now it's going. And instead of getting in the suicide lane, we just got into the left lane. I mean, it is doing it in a safe manner, so it's not a big deal. But I think an average human driver would just go into the suicide lane and wait. They wouldn't just hold up traffic until it was a perfect time to go. All right, we're going to get in the right lane here. So there's a pothole right there, and it hit it. It's not very deep, but went over the bump. So outside of getting into the suicide lane, that's what I would recommend. It was just being as cautious as possible to make the left turn. The car is not nervous as far as the braking. I think there's just something going on with it too that needs to be, with the next update, that needs to be resolved. It's a known issue. I call it like a nervous twitch. Because I think it wants to go, but it's like, nah, I don't think I should go, so I'm going to brake. So they'll figure that out. And these things do pop up, you know. I mean, the 12.5 was just released over the last weekend, so you know, things do come up because of all different driving scenarios. We haven't hit everything yet, but I can tell you it's still, you know, as confident as ever as far as driving, very comfortable. I'm not having to touch the steering wheel or do anything, and if I do look away, let's say I'm looking at my phone. Let's do that right now. Like, let's say I'm looking at my phone and I'm looking at it. Oh, see, it's going to beep at me. So if I just put the phone down, look straight ahead, it turns off. I don't have to touch the wheel or the scroll. But yeah, it's working real well. I believe we're going to get in the, I think we'll just go straight ahead to the Missouri Transportation Museum. All right, got a green light. If you haven't been to the Transportation Museum, I'd recommend it. It's pretty cool. I know it's closed. Whoops. It's not going to go through, is it? No, it's going to say, no, it's closed. I can't go in. That's decent. See that you can hear the brake. It's trying to figure out what to do since it's closed. The wheel's turning though. It says navigation complete, but it still wants to go. Where's it going? That's weird. Okay, so now where are we going? Oh, it wants to go into the next. It wants to try the next entrance. Maybe it wants to turn around. This is just a subdivision, I believe. Oh yeah, this gate's closed too. All right, we're not going in there. Taking over.